presentation, right? So let us this question be done together. It says a company produces a single product called Impex. For an annual sale of 40,000 unit of Impex, fixed overhead is rupees 5,50,000. The variable cost per unit is rupees 60. Capital employed in fixed asset is rupees 8 lakh and in current asset is 50% of net sales, which means sales less discount. The company sells goods at 20% discount on maximum retail price, which is rupees X per unit. So it is rupees X per unit. So that is what X we are going to find out. Finally, it says the company wants to earn a return of 25% before tax on capital employed in fixed and current asset. So you have read the requirement of the question. What is the most crucial thing what you have to understand? The company wants to get a return of 25% before tax on capital employed in fixed asset and current asset. So this particular part is crucial. So if you can do this part correctly, definitely you can secure full marks in this question. So let's do this question together. So what should be the start point? The X is the start point. Let maximum retail price be X. So what is the selling price? The selling price, it say net of discount. What is the discount? 20%. Net of 20% discount is 0.8x, right? The third thing is you have to get what is called statement of total cost. Return on capital employed, and sales, right? What we need? Total cost, capital employed and sales. So how you start? You start like this. Variable cost is rupees 60 per unit. You multiply it with 40,000 units because currently this is what you are doing. So it works out at 24 lakhs rupees, right? Then to this cost you add the fixed overhead, which is 5,50,000. So the total cost is 29,50,000. Now you have to get the fixed asset. The fixed asset, it says, is 25% of rupees 8 lakh. So this is 2 lakhs. Then current asset is most crucial line, 25% of what? You read the question again. It says it will be 25% of before tax on capital employed in current asset. So what will be it? It's 25% of 0.5 into that 40,000 units into 0.8x. Why 0.x? 0.8x because selling price is 0.8x here. So if you solve it, this becomes 4000x. How? 40,000 into 0.8 is 32,000. 32,000 divided by 1 by 4. Why 1 by 4? Because 25% is 1 by 4. So it becomes 4,000 rupees. Sorry, 4,000x. So 2 lakh this is the figure. Now, what is this? This is return on capital employed. Right? So, what is the total sales? The total sales is 0.8x multiplied by 40,000 units. So the star sign is a multiplication sign. So this becomes 32,000x. Now, what is the total sales? This has to be matched with total cost plus return on capital employed. So we have to match these two things to get the desired result. So I am rubbing the board and we are going to solve this. So now we are going to solve the equation. So what did we write? We write total sales is equal to total cost plus return on capital employed. So what is total sales? The total sales is 32,000 x. So what is total cost? 29,50,000 plus what is the return on capital employed? It is 2 lakh plus 4,000 x. So this is return on capital, this is total cost, this is total sales, right? So let us solve the equation. So 4,000x comes at one place. So x is 112 rupees 50 paise. So my job is not complete. My job is to tell you what is the marks distribution. What I am talking, this mass distribution is on basis of evaluation. So you must notice there was total cost, there was return on capital employed, there was sales, and there was initial assumption that sales is 0.8x. So these are the four components on which the marking happens. So 1 marks for this, 2 marks for this, this is again 1 mark, and this is 1 mark. So if you have given all the 4 points mentioned here, you get your 5 marks. So dear friend, you must have understood how copies are evaluated. So if you do the step marking, you might notice that working note is very important from this perspective. So I hope you must have understood